Info.
We connect you to the world. We connect you to the vicinity. We are Nigeria Info.
Listen to me. I said this is a real situation and the government has to do something about it.
What are you trying to insinuate? All these people looting Nigeria's money?
This is Nigeria Info, in the heart of Nigeria. 92.3. We are Nigeria Info.
Get up to speed with the latest local, national, and international newspaper headlines. Start your day with information and have your say on the newspaper review on The Morning Crossfire.
Only on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
34 minutes going past 6 o'clock. That's 26 before 7. Thank you for staying tuned. My name is Enoch Badiri. We'll take your thoughts on the news stories this morning. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009. In The Guardian, employees of 600 businesses lost their jobs due to COVID-19 in 2020. FG heads to Supreme Court. Reps consider bill to back states. That's the VAT. Let's get straight to the calls now. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Blessed from Malo. Prince issues in the local government commented the Honorable Simon One of City pertaining the performance. You know, they are appealing to Governor Wike to give them more chance for him to perform because there is performance blood in that man's body. So, you know, during the Amateur regime, when Amateur was the governor of Rivers State, he gives all the chairman of the LGA for them to perform well. That's why the former Oga local government chairman, Timothy Sirim, did the international market that through. So Governor Wike should also give all the chairmen the free hand to operate very well.
Good morning.
Yeah, no, good morning. Usually I call on Governor Wike to run for president. I will add my own to the headline. I mean flooding in Port Harcourt. For me, the governor has a right to aspire to any height, but not when Port Harcourt is submerged as anytime it rains. And South Africa said they want to do no vaccine, no sex. All the Quarisio, well, let them try it and let's see how it goes, whether we can introduce it in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Okay, so Port Harcourt is not submerged. You know, some parts, yeah. Some parts and not totally submerged to Premise in Gokana. Good morning.
Good morning, from the from Gokana. The Attorney General of the Federation said that the federal government will condone the correct path based on the statement from the appeal court that they should maintain status quo. I suppose that maintaining status quo after the time is given was to need to fall back to the earlier judgment given by the lower court. Because the judgment has not been particular. So when we say maintain status quo, and the judgment has been given, and a particular position has been given. So maintaining status quo, I suppose, means what the judgment of the lower court has given was going to be the position. So what apparently they have done was to appeal the Supreme Court. The judgment of the Supreme Court is going to be supreme.
Good morning.
Good morning, Enigma. Thank God that now the students kidnapping syndicate, most of them have been arrested. And I think that we should do something smart. You know, there should be accelerated hearing on the matter. Because the way we treat this situation now can deter other people from coming in. We also told that there are Nigerians in foreign prisons. You know, going by the lawlessness we display in Nigeria, we cannot survive in other lands. And so we need to be very careful. The issue of an envoy calling Nigerians to come back or disciplining other foreign countries, I think it's not, they have laws. And when you get there, you need to obey their laws.
All right. Kwando Zinevebe, good morning.
Good morning, Neno. I think it is a welcome development that the federal government, as of now, the FIRS, as of now, will continue to collect VAT in order to reduce the tension between VAT payers and other people. As a matter of fact, the states have not proven to us that they have the capability to collect tax. And the monies and allocations they have been collecting, majority of them have not proven to us that they are using it well. Now they want to go and start collecting tax, VAT, so that they will not even give a correct account of it. So until when this matter is being settled, let the FIRS continue to collect it.
Which again is Neche? Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Let me also look at Attorney General Abubakar Malami said federal government and FIRS will continue to collect VAT because maintaining of status quo favors them. Some of us are not lawyers, but that doesn't make us ignorant of the law. When senior lawyers turn senior liars, it hurts me. How could maintaining of status quo favor a group who never gone to court to challenge any matter? The last time I checked, River State government took federal government and FIRS to High Court and won them. They appealed the court to Supreme Court, which Supreme Court ordered that both parties should maintain status quo. How could it be now? Was the judgment given through the back door? How could federal government not obey court order for one day? Maybe you do this. As for the award given to the governor and other people, it is a good one.
Good morning, good news. You're now 3. Let's hear you.
Good morning, my sister. This guy wants the governor to run for presidency. It is a good thing that they have the right to contest for presidency or office in Nigeria. But first of all, I don't see the civil servants supporting him because their colleagues in River State are not treated well. I don't see other party members of his colleagues supporting him because he has not treated his PDP members well in River State. I don't see how ordinary youth, the youth of Nigeria will support him because the youth of River State are not employed. And the ones that we employ through the schedule that pay 800 naira per day have not been paid their money. They have not been done them well. And then to presidency, well, good luck for him. Good news for Purpose.
Well, the analysis, but on the other side, it's at the polls that the people will decide. You can only speak for yourself. Iberia is calling from Monday. Morning.
Morning, no. Let me react to the award presented to Governor River State by GDI. You see, nobody will say Mama Fude this week. But I want to advise GDI to also advise the governor how to employ the youth are suffering in River State. Nothing is happening. So it should also employ youth so that poverty will be elevated in our state. Thank you. God bless Nigeria.
Okay, let's move to Facebook. Meluba Idigbo, federal government says FIRS will continue to collect VAT. I disagree with them on this. This is injustice and undemocratic. It's time with VAT in Nigeria. Ajugu Nuhu says, I'm disappointed this morning for the award and call for Governor Wike to be given a bigger appointment. To me, this call is a bad dream. And will immediately dust my PVC to make sure that this bad dream cannot come to reality. That's how it's done. You go to the polls. Nigerian for FG says blocking of terrorism funding is yielding results. I want to ask how and who is short because I don't trust the administration. Godwin send that in. Where are we? Congrats to the revenue chairman of ICHE. What's that? Sorry. Lorenzo says police arrest suspects involved in Bethel High School kidnap is commendable. They should thoroughly investigate the matter. One dead over collapsed building in Woji is a sad one. This is as a result of using substandard materials and lack of feasibility studies being carried out. Cletus Virgo, police arrest kidnappers of Kaduna Baptist school students. Police will always arrest the northerners publicly, but will only carry out private investigations. At the end of the day, they will free them. You have proof? Round face. Federal government says the FIRS will continue to collect VAT. To me, it's not a good one, but let's see what the Supreme Court will judge regards to the VAT issue. And for the CVR, I think they're not creating enough awareness by not bringing machines to communities to register, because our aged parents can't go to town to pass through the process required just to get voters card. During the election, you will see many units in each communities. All I'm saying is they should do the same in the CVR so that enough people can be registered. So it is continuous for those who were in 18 before and those who have issues with their cards. Otherwise, if you have your voter's card, you're good to go. So some of your aged parents will not need to go do that. And, you know, the local government chairman said they're collaborating with INEC to ensure that this is easy for you. So go to your LG, the headquarters, and have a chat. For peace to reign in this VAT issue, let the federal government seek out-of-court settlement and put in place a system where states will retain 50% of VAT, maybe the remaining 50% to the FG. We move now to what's up. Where are we? No vaccine, no sex. Sex is grossly overrated. Who blinks first between the two parties? News in Ikiri is asking and laughing about it. America Monday, the arrest of Kaduna students, Baptist students kidnappers by the police is a welcome development. I commend the police for the work well done. They should go for the rest. There's a king boy. Police arrest kidnappers of Baptist Church school students is a welcome development, but let this not end with parading them. Let there be prosecution to deter others from doing so, because I don't trust this APC government led by Buhari with this nepotic and ethnic and sentimental style of politics. Nothing will come out of those arrests because they are from the region that is untouchable and can do what they like. You know that there are people who are from that region as well, who you call big men, who are in jail. So perhaps you should have some hope in the government. Agbaru saying, how can Wike run for president when he cannot pay retirees? How can Wike run for president when he cannot create employment for 8 years? Is it 8 years already? Maybe they want him to flood the country with tax force. PDP, shine your eyes, though. Like I said, the polls will decide. FIRS collecting VAT on this issue. The federal government needs to respect the same constitution. VAT is to be collected by state governments, not the FIRS. The federal government should visit VAT number 102 of 1993 and decree number 7 of 1986. I know the government is targeting the presidency come 2023, and that's one reason of fighting Secondus, so it's not news by GDI. Patrick Amadi, GDI presents award to Governor Wike and others. This is highly commendable, especially the award presented to leader of the PDP in Eche, elder statesman Prince Ima Ayawu and Kelechi Wogwa Fomoma, well deserved. Woyike, the continued abduction of the expatriate working on the Trans-Calabari Road is condemnable and sacrilege, as this action may hinder development within that axis. I urge his abductors to release him unconditionally. Also, the Attorney General of the Federation should allow the Constitution thrive and allow states collect VAT as enshrined in our laws instead of buying time with series of court litigation. The local news said Malami, in your local news, Malami says FG should be collecting VATs. You know, I know that FG and the North will not allow states to be collecting VAT because it doesn't favor them. They'll do everything to frustrate the case in court. He said he noticed that Northerners don't pay taxes, so they will not allow the states to be collecting VAT. But they do pay money. They do have taxes. If they don't, then where does the government get the VAT from those states from? Kingsley Miller, when will Rivers GDI get sense? Whoever calls on Wike to contest does not mean well for this country. The first day we Governor Dili, who said billions of Rivers money, Amechi came, used Rivers money to sponsor Buhari. Now people are still calling on Wike to contest, knowing too well he will not even win in his state, not to talk of the almighty North, who does this thing. The polls will decide. It is heartening to hear the unfortunate news of how innocent Nigerians are being kidnapped every day. For me, this is a clear indication that this present government has failed us woefully. Christian Williams, Itari Dukwe, federal government mulls taking Rivers, Lagos to Supreme Court over VAT and instead insist on VAT collection. I doubt if this case in the Supreme Court will favor the Southern governors based on their stand. The judges are memorable stamps in Nigeria. There's no judicial independence in this country. By the time FG calls the Supreme Court judges, gives them instruction, that will become the end of the debate. We'll wait and see. 0817-923-0002. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Yes, you're on.
GDI urging Governor Wike to contest for presidency in 2023. Now, this is, I'm reminding His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, there are so many things that is in contention in this state. He should contest with the flaws bedeviling this state. He should contend with a chair road he should contend with Umo Majilo that he came to Omoma to promise us. He should contest for medical care in Omoma. We don't have any hospital in Omoma where surgery can be conducted. These are the things we should contest for. Contesting, GDI telling him to contest for 2023, I think it does not make any sense. He should contest for the things he is deserving us in this state. From so do you know if you will work for him or not.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. One younger power. Calling from Alcavage. Yes, like what they said, the Trans-Labari Road, kidnapping extra threat. It's uncalled for. Those people should rally around and make sure they listen. If not, they should channel the money to K Road. Let them suffer the penalty of what they have done. If they cannot fear the release of that extra threat. I get what I say.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because we are there of road, a
We're Nigerian info. Alfred is calling. Alfred, good morning, let's hear you.
Good morning, hello, my sister. I need to improve on voters registration. You know, I don't know why when federal government want to start up anything, we will be fully prepared, knowing that we are Nigerians. Even now that Empower is going on, that nobody from Empower has been registered, and the exercise is ending today. And the worst part of it all is that the local government airline has told these beneficiaries to submit their BBL and NEPA D. And when you go online, Empower has told them not to submit any of their sensitive credentials like the BPN or the NEPA D. And this airline has asked them to submit this thing. Up to now, nobody, not even one beneficiary, has been captured from Empower. It's too bad, please.
Whoa. Okay. John is in Namodioga.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, GDI, Bright Amewule and others calling you to contest 2023 as the presidency of Nigeria. Wow, it's very laughable because GDI, Nigeria is not anymore a local government, but they will call you to come and contest. Nigeria is not a local government, but Bright Amewule will call you to come and contest. Nigeria is Nigeria. Yes, we has a lot of people to contest with River State. Look at the flood. Look at unemployment. He has not even contest with unemployment in River State. They are calling you to come and contest with Nigeria president. It's very laughable. Thank you.
Well, it's your right to make those calls. It's your right now to decide if it comes to life or not by voting. Chisom is in the room, Master. Good morning, Chisom.
Yeah, Marana, good morning. Judy are calling on government to contest for 2023 presidency. I think it's a good one. If Buhari can rule Nigeria, why can't we go and perform in River State can to Nigeria? Look at what he's doing in River State. They're talking about flood. I know that we can already start controlling the River State government on top of the situation. Look at Sept the road. For past how many years, federal government consulting Buhari and his government consulting East West Road that are not done with that. But look at what the government is consulting in River State. Look at the go to the EPM wage compared to EPTH now. You know that the government has capacity to lead Nigeria, even Africa as well. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. And final call this morning. Hello.
Hello, greetings,
Good morning.
This is Sarah. I'm calling from Kaduna. The wahala between the federal government and the state government and River State and others, that issue is like there's two fights between the elephant. The fight between the elephant and the grass is the one to suffer. The grass are the business owners who they are putting into confusion. And I would have said that instead of putting customers into confusion, the customers should at least benefit at this stage by putting an injunction that for this year, until the matter is decided, let anybody cease to collect that. So let's look how we'll do it. Because now you don't know who you are paying to. The state government, who is closer to the people, will be on the truth of the people. the federal government will be on the shoulder of the business owner. So I think the court should just make a pronouncement that will not put the customer, the business owners, high risk.
All right. So the matter is at the Supreme Court. Let's see how it goes. Uzo Chukwu Christian, in a same country, that military female officer will go to jail because she didn't molest that corps member alone, but molested Nigerians too. At that particular point, that the female cop member is putting on an NYC uniform. Where are we? Manuel says a good leader has the people that have the people at heart, is not the one that displaces business owners without relocating them or giving them time to relocate by themselves in the name of building overhead bridges or displacing people from their homes without providing alternatives for them, and giving them time to relocate in the name of demolishing shanties. So OCJ Okocha is wrong about Governor Wike because only an emperor can do these. A good leader does the opposite. People are not supposed to live in shanties anyway, so that's another matter. I wish this no vaccine, no sex will work here, but so many people will lose their major source of income. If you know, you know. People just need to be vaccinated because it's harmless and not gay. Omarige send that in. Reps call on FG to rescue Nigerians suffering in foreign prisons. I want to know, does that include those who are in foreign lands calling Nigeria a zoo, throwing every evil in their disposal to disturb the peace and unity of the country? Also ensure peaceful existence. Ensures that peaceful existence eludes the country. Stan is asking. Well, any Nigerian abroad who is illegally detained, he's been illegally detained, and then that should not happen. Umar from Abisa, officer dehumanizing corps member to face trial. This matter should be well handled, and justice should be served. As for the issue of VAT, the FG should relax, because no matter what goes into the federal account, nothing good is being done. States should be allowed to collect VAT. This one says it's better for FIRS to collect VAT because the money, including 78 billion refund from federal government and trusted in the hands of River State government under Wike, is not well utilized. No employment, no minimum wage, no promotion of workers, no quality infrastructure, no accountability, no pension and gratuity payment. Those the gods want to destroy, they make the GDI to praise. Sunny from Chuba sent that in. And that's a wrap this morning. The conversation continues online at Nigerian4 page. Don't forget, our news is on www.nigerian4.fm. My name is Enoch Baveri. After the news at 8, we'll discuss something about social media and those that put their relationships on there. Stay tuned.